In the heart of the Middle East, beneath layers of sand shaped by uncounted ages, lie ruins older than recorded history. Broken stones, forgotten temples, and silent chambers stand like fragments of a story the world refuses to remember. But across myths, geological clues, and ancient records, a world many call the myth of Atlantis and others believe was real. Plato described Atlantis with unusual detail: geography, government, even the moment of its destruction. For centuries, scholars dismissed his account as allegory. But his date for Atlantis's fall, around 9600 BC, aligns suspiciously well with a known global catastrophe at the end of the Ice Age. Oceans surged, temperatures collapsed, entire species vanished. Modern science calls it the Younger Dryas. Ancient memory calls it the night the old world died. Thousands of years later, Edgar Cayce spoke of Atlantis as if recalling a place he once lived. He described 3 great destructions, each separated by millennia. Geological records now reveal 3 sudden rises in sea level at the end of the Ice Age. 3 collapses, 3 disappearances. Separate sources, separated by thousands of years, all describe the same pattern. Cayce claimed that as Atlantis sank, its survivors fled east, toward the Nile. And the oldest Egyptian structures support this in eerie silence. The Great Pyramid appears without earlier prototypes, as if its builders already possessed mastery. The Sphinx shows erosion from ancient rainfall, suggesting it predates the desert itself. Even the star alignments in these monuments point to a date near 10,500 BC, the era Plato gave for Atlantis' fall. Beneath the Sphinx, modern scanning reveals hidden chambers. Cayce said one chamber holds the Hall of Records, documenting the rise and fall of Atlantis. Egypt has sealed the area from excavation. Whatever lies beneath the Sphinx's paw remains untouched, locked away like a secret the world isn't ready for. Cayce also claimed other Atlantean refugees fled west toward the Yucatan. In the Americas, early cultures appear suddenly with advanced astronomy, mathematics, and precise architecture. Their myths speak of a drowned homeland called Aztlan, strikingly similar to Atlantis. The Olmec civilization, earliest of them all, appears abruptly with fully formed knowledge, as if inheriting an older legacy rather than inventing it. Back in the Middle East, the trail grows deeper. The Sumerians, creators of the world as first writing, claimed their earliest kings ruled before a global flood. The Ubaid culture before them built advanced structures without clear development. And in southeastern Turkey, Göbekli Tepe rises from 11,000 years ago. Older than agriculture, older than cities, older than history itself. Its builders tracked the stars with precision rivaling later civilizations. Some carvings at Göbekli Tepe appear to record a cosmic impact near 10,900 BC, the same date as the Younger Dryas collapse, the same date Cayce gave for Atlantis' destruction, the same date Plato preserved. When archaeology, geology, and ancient testimony all point to the same moment, the line between myth and memory begins to blur. Middle Eastern traditions hold more clues. The Book of Enoch speaks of beings who descended to teach forbidden knowledge. Sumerian tablets describe sages arriving by boat after a catastrophe. Egyptian lore tells of the Shemsu Hor, the followers of Horus, mysterious builders predating the pharaohs. These stories describe sudden knowledge appearing from an unknown source. If they represent fragmented memories of Atlantean survivors, then early civilizations were not born from nothing. They were rebuilt by those who remembered a world that no longer existed. Cayce warned that civilizations fall not only through disaster, but through pride. Plato said the same, that Atlantis was destroyed because it misused its power. And modern science now admits Earth is far more dangerous than once believed. Solar storms, volcanic winters, shifting poles, asteroid impacts. Any one of these could erase a civilization at its peak. Perhaps Atlantis is not simply a sunken continent, but a recurring lesson. A warning whispered through ancient myths, sacred texts, and ruins older than our history books allow. Across the Middle East, stones lie silent beneath the sun, but their silence is not emptiness. It is memory, a memory of a world that rose, fell, and tried to pass its wisdom forward. And if the ancients preserved that warning, then it was meant for us. We are not the first civilization to rise, and perhaps not the first to stand on the edge of destruction.